and what did you like about him?
Well, he was recommended a long time ago by some of our coaches on our staff. When I say long time, I'm saying maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And we actually interviewed him and really liked him. And a lot of times when you interview guys, you come out of it saying, "Oh, I'd really like to hire that guy someday," but maybe in comparison, you end up going in a different direction. Then when the opportunity presents itself later on, you have a really good feel about what you'd like to do, and that's certainly what happened in Brent's case.
Did you talk to Larry about him at
Oh yeah, several times.
Coach, you placed a wager on last year's national championship game with Dabo Sweeney. Are y'all betting any kind of dinner?
I haven't seen him yet, but I'm sure he's going to want to get even.
Coach, what are you hoping to see from Jalen?
Well, we'd like for Jalen to execute the offense and take what the defense gives, and Clemson has a very good defense and got a very good front. They do a lot of stuff to pressure you. So he's going to have to do a good job of understanding and executing what we need for him to do to have a chance to be successful and take what the defense gives and not try to force plays, not try to force the ball, not try to force. You got to read and see what he's, and just execute and do what he's supposed to do and trust and believe that that's going to help him have the best chance to be successful on that play. And he's had a good week, so hopefully he'll be able to take it to the field on Monday night.
Coach, we know that you don't necessarily like to reflect back on things, but you have deep roots at Michigan State. Separate from your time as the head coach there, you were the defensive coordinator for a good spell. What did that time period in your career do to help shape what has turned out to be the career that you've had?
Well, I think Michigan State's a place that's very dear to my heart. Because of the relationships that we developed there in the 10 years that we were there, 5 years as a defensive coordinator, which George Perlis was the first coach that gave me the opportunity to be in a position of responsibility, like being a coordinator. And I think that was, very significant in my development as a coach and learning football, because he had been with the Steelers for a long, long time, and they had very, very good defense. So, and then to have the opportunity to be the head coach there for 5 years after being the head coach for 1 year at Toledo, I certainly learned a lot, but I think the number one thing is the relationships, because we were at the place for 10 years, and if there's any place that probably seems like home, we've been in Alabama now for 10 years, so it certainly seems like home, but that would be the other place that's sort of home away from home.
Coach, how happy have you been with the way Sarkisian has kind of stepped in and how smooth has the college?
It's going really well. He's done a nice job. The players have responded really well to him. He's very well organized, and it's going very well.
Coach, when you talk to your defense about defending Deshaun Watson, is there one thing you emphasize with them, like, we cannot let him do this?
Well, I think there's a lot of things that Deshaun Watson does well, so pretty hard to put your finger on just one thing. But I think one of the things is, he throws the ball on time very, very well. So sometimes you look at an athletic quarterback and you think, well, this guy's going to run around and extend plays all the time. He does that extremely well when he needs to, but that's not his style of play. He reads the defense, he gets the ball out of his hand quickly. He does a really good job of reading what you're playing on defense and tries to take advantage of it relative to where he should go with the ball. So I think trying to disguise things is important, but I also think not allowing him to extend plays, which is where they made some big plays on us a year ago, the defense breaks down because of his athleticism, and then he takes advantage of it.